Mahabaleshwar is a famous hill station of Western India. Famous for its natural beauty, its mesmerizing valleys, waterfalls, and its chilling cold climate. The Mahabaleshwar and Panchgani area is blessed with a very rich biodiversity of both flora and fauna. The Mahabaleshwar and Panchgani region is situated on the crestline plateaus of the northwestern Ghats. These plateaus are composed of intermixed layer of basalt rock and red iron clay with thin lateritic capping. During monsoons, many streams and small puddles of water are formed on the plateau, which give birth to many species of monsoon ephemerals, or short-lived plants. Amongst many monsoon shrubs, grasses, fungi and herbs, the most beautiful and attractive are the orchids. The first amongst these is a very common terrestrial orchid, especially on lateritic and grassy plateaus, called Habenaria hainiana. Commonly, it is called toothbrush orchid in English. Found on the Panchgani plateau, this tuberous herb grows about 10 to 35 centimeters tall. The stem is erect with sheaths at the base, and the leaves are about 4 to 6 in number, which gradually change into flowering bracts. The inflorescence is up to 10 centimeters long, with 5 to 10 second flowers. That is, all the flowers bloom in the same direction. As we can see, the flowers are bright white in color and very attractive to look at. As this plant grows older and older, these flowers change color to yellow. The toothbrush orchid, being a monsoon plant, completes its life cycle within the months from June to October. In the land orchids, there is a tuber or perinating organ bulb present underground. It remains dormant for most of the year as the rest of the plant dies off after the monsoon. And then the first showers of the next monsoon bring this herb back to life. The tuber seen here is bright white in color. Every toothbrush orchid has about 1 or 2 such perinating tubers. The second amongst the ground orchids is Habenaria crassifolia. It is commonly found near forest paths or rocky outcrops in well-exposed areas. This is another tuberous herb growing about 16 to 18 centimeters tall and has 1 or 2 rounded white tubers at its roots. A special character of this species is that it has two leaves spread flat on the ground at 180 degrees from each other, as seen here. It has many loose white flowers which bloom during the months of July and August and completes its life cycle by November. The Malaxis reedii orchid is quite commonly found in the undergrowth of the forest. Malaxis in Greek means softening, owing to the soft appearance of the herb. The life cycle of this plant is between the months of July and October. It is a slender, erect, tuberous, leafy herb. It grows to about 24 to 31 centimeters high. The leaf margins are wavy and the inflorescence is about 18 to 20 centimeters long. The flowers of Malaxis are pleasant to look at. They are maroon in color with a yellow lip. The smell of these flowers is pungent. Here we can see details of the flowers along with a few young ones just about to bloom. After seeing the magnificent world of orchids, let us now take a look at a few other wonderful monsoon plants that show their colors this time of the year. The one here with white flowers is called Pinda konkanensis, commonly Pandar in the local language Marathi. It belongs to the carrot family, Apiaceae. Its common habitat is exposed slopes of the Ghats and rock crevices on the edge of plateaus. This species is endemic to Maharashtra, meaning it appears only in the state of Maharashtra. It grows to about 30 to 40 centimeters tall and has compound leaves. The white flowers of Pinda grow in umbel inflorescence. That is, the flower stalks spring out from one point like umbrella ribs. Pinda konkanensis flowers in the month of July, and the flowers last for about 2 to 3 months. These pinkish purple flowers belong to a monsoon plant called Neonotis calycina, which represents the Rubiaceae family. The word Neonotis means that which is not from the genus of Anotis, that is, an ear. Its typical habitat is seen here. It is a small herb growing about 5 to 15 centimeters tall. It is slightly hairy in appearance. The flowers are pale purple in color, as seen here. The tableland of Panchgani is home to a very interesting monsoon plant called Erioculon. Commonly called pipewort in English and Pandhartopi in Marathi, it belongs to the Erioculaceae family. The pipewort grows in colonies on moist lateritic plateaus and mostly on the fringes of monsoon puddles, as seen here. In Greek, Erion means wool and kulos means stem. It appears as if a small ball of wool is placed on a small pipe-like stem, hence the name. A juvenile flower of this plant is also seen here. This small herb grows 6 to 13 centimeters high and has long, linear leaves. The white, woolly head is about 0.4 to 0.6 centimeters across. Pandhar topi completes its life cycle within the months of August and September. Apart from decorating the plateaus in the monsoons, the pipewort also acts as food for many insects and caterpillars, and uses wasps and other flies as pollinating agents. This is Murdania simplex, a small herb which belongs to the Comlinaceae family. It is commonly found on grassy hilltops near monsoon puddles or roadsides. Murdania grows either erect or spreading and is about 20 to 45 centimeters tall. The flowers of Murdania are bluish-violet in color and 2 to 2.5 centimeters across. Many insects find these flowers very attractive and hence indulge in a symbiotic association with them. From the Fabaceae family, Vigna vixillata is a climber common in the forest undergrowth. In Marathi, it is called halunda. Its leaves are sparsely hairy and its flower is a beautiful rose purple in color. This herb is known as Nicandra physeloides and belongs to the Solanaceae family. Originally a native of Peru, this weed has now naturalized in India. This herb grows about 30 to 50 centimeters tall. Its stem is angular and ribbed, and the leaf margin is coarsely serrate. The flowers bloom in a bell shape and display mesmerizing shades of blue and purple. The fruits of Nicandra are of the same green color as that of the stem and leaves, bearing small brown and pitted seeds. This insectivorous plant is called Utricularia purpurescens, commonly called blue bonnet in English and Sitece aswe in Marathi. This species grows in large clumps on the lateritic plateaus of the Sahyadris. The blue bonnet is often found associated with other plants like Erioculon, Smithia, etc. Utricularia possess tiny black bladders at the roots, about 1 to 1.5 millimeters in the ground, which are the actual insect-eating organs. The young and juvenile flowers of bladderwort are seen in detail here. An adult flower and some others with different shades of pink to purple blue can also be seen here. Wasps and bees act as pollinating agents of this plant. They share a perfectly symbiotic relationship with Utricularia. A wasp is attracted to the magnificently colored flowers of bladderwort in search of nectar. As it sucks nectar from the flowers, it also takes the pollen grains of one flower with it to another. Nature has given us humans so many beautiful things to see, experience, and learn from. But instead of being grateful to nature for for these gifts, we carelessly keep polluting it with the worst of pollutants, like plastic. The impact of human interference is affecting nature at such an alarming rate that even these tiny little flowers are feeling the effect and are scared to bloom.